Hi there, guys. I'm Coach Mike Famiglietti. I'm the offensive coordinator here at Kansas Wesleyan University. Really excited to be sharing with you guys one of my favorite things in all the offensive world, motions, right? It's really simple to any offense. I come from a high school wing T background from what I played in. So that's all about distraction and adding extra gaps. And then at the University of Dakota, it was a huge part of our offense where we had multiple tight end looks. Then at Wisconsin Lutheran, we tried to really get our QB the ball and even up the numbers. And then at Northern State, it was a huge part of our offense to try and get either our tailback or our jet motion guy the ball. So ultimately, our whole offense breaks down to players, formations, plays, PFP. Keep it really simple, right? First off, identify who our guys are, right? So take this, we're going to talk about getting this guy the ball, right? That's why he has the star above him. That's why his 111th is worth more than any other 111th on the field that we could match up on the defensive side. So our formations, we're going to include motion in that of how do we get the best position, and then plays, what concepts are we going to stack together to get him the ball in the best situation or get the ball to a player in the best situation, taking advantage of his value as either an action or as a distraction, right? When we're talking action, we're talking about him getting the ball, right? What are we doing to incorporate him in the play? When we're talking distraction, I guess your classic window dressing, right? It's like how I can spin the pen right this, right? Nice little distraction right there. All right, so we're going to talk about numbers and leverage, all right? Numbers and leverage is ideally how our players and our formations break down to get us the best play. So right now we're 2 for 2 with the asterisk player on this side. Could easily run any of our offense, right? But what we ideally want to do is have him move to create a shorter move that the defense can do and to create some confusion and communication on their end where they're more reacting and responding we are doing on offense rather than just attacking. Being part of the Northern Sun at the last job I was at, teams really like to bring blitz. They like to just outnumber at the point of attack. So how can we get the leverage of numbers at the point of attack, right? It's by getting this guy in mode, okay? How do we want to take advantage of this motion? Well, we can either hand him the ball by doing just a simple jet, working to reach, getting him the ball outside, or we can do power read, America's concept right now as far as the run game, right, where we got lead blocking, you have numbers, and still have the QB threat after one shuffle in the run game. How do we teach it? Well, number one, we can either have the M or the jet player aligned at the depth needed for them to go across, or we can have them work back to depth and go flat across. We do not teach an arc jet motion because that really shortens the window for the mesh point, right? We want to get as much time as possible, especially with him going full speed for the QB to get him the ball. When do we snap the ball? Traditionally, it's always when it's over or just about to touch the imaginary tight end, okay? If you have a tight end backside, it's a great landmark. A lot of it, though, based off practice and rhythm, okay? So how do we take advantage of that? We're going to either hand him the ball, we're going to incorporate him in the run as part of our RPO, just run zone read back the other way, and then he's part of a bubble concept. Very simple. It's just a nice, easy way to add it, especially if your QB is an athlete. They can toss the ball out late, or it just pulls another guy out of the box as an influence block, all right? Or if your tailback is your weapon, it's going to allow him to get downfield. And again, we already established his best weapon. It gets him out leveraging either him or him who would be accountable for him, along with getting two blockers and getting him the ball on the outside part of the field. So just quick, easy ways to do it as either an action or a distraction, right? Then we can build off any of our jet run game by a simple crack push a double push wheel concept where he is opening this all up. The defense comes down, and we're just reading a nice, easy pass concept inside, out, to down to our check player. Okay. Nice, easy concept there. We can then add him to be our flat player in any of our drop back or quick action games, where we could simply just have the tailback in protection and just run double slants with an arrow / wheel underneath. Could run stick where he's pushing vertical. There's a lot of different concepts you can run to incorporate this into your offense. Well, it's what you don't want to completely change the book for one guy, but how can we take advantage of his ability? How can we help out the rest of our team by getting him in the best situation possible? And how can we have him open up the other 10 guys on the field with his motion, him being a possible threat? So again, how else can we add this to there? Well, we can have him open up here. Again, so Coach Mike Famiglietti. If you ever have any questions about this, you can reach out to me via Twitter @FamKWU, or you can reach my email in the description. Go Coyotes.